What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got in the IG division. The Crusher Rachel Cushing is taking on Adam Hlavac. Adam is a good player. He's done some good things in IG, but I gotta go with the Crusher, mostly because I'm Fife Club for life. But this would be a good match, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Christian!
Hi. The commish has entered the building.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
I'm glad that you were, first of all, thank you for everything you've been doing in the Patreon.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
I mean, Brienne was big shoes to fill.
Yes.
And you were able to do that, and it has just been amazing to watch the fans respond to you and everything that you've done.
Yeah, it's a really nice community of people we have.
It really is. So I brought you here today for a couple of reasons. First is to congratulate you on the amazing win back in December.
Oh yes, thank you very much.
It was a good win, and like I said to you that day, for the World Series they used to call Reggie Jackson Mr. October. You are now henceforth called Ms. December, as you should be.
Do have a good December winning streak.
You did. But there's a little bit of an issue that has come up in regards to you being the commissioner.
Okay. I mean, I want to know what it is because I obviously really want to be the commissioner, even though I don't think I knew I wanted to be. I kind of got into it because I just didn't want Tom to be the commissioner.
Oh, that's a very valiant reason to do it, to be honest with you, but here's the problem. Now, as chairman, what I realize now is I have to make a bit of difficult decisions. There is a huge conflict of interest as you, as the team's commissioner, an Innergeekdom commissioner, to manage and be commissioner when the team champions are the Shire Wolves and Rachel Cushing is an active Innergeekdom competitor. It is not fair to the rest of the league, so I'm going to give you a choice. Your choice is, and I'll be okay with either one, you can continue to be the manager of the Fife Club and manage your competitors, or you can go ahead and you can become the commissioner of the team's league. Choice is yours.
Okay.
Fife Club.
Obviously it's a lot to think about because Fife Club is very important to me. I think that my competitors, I think we've really come together as a faction and we've done a lot, but I also really want to be the commissioner. It means a lot to me to be the first lady commissioner of the league. So I will make a decision very soon.
Here's what you do. How about this? Take your time. What I'll watch it. Go and talk to your competitors. Have a conversation with them and make your decision there. Whatever it is, if you decide to manage, great, we'll find another team's commissioner. Okay. If you decide that you are going to be a commissioner, then I'll let you figure it out how to handle it with them, but either way, I respect your decision.
Thank you. As I say, I will make one very soon.
Thank you.
Fife Club, please stay.
So Emma called. She has something to tell us?
I don't ever like calls where they're like, I need to talk to you. It's always bad news.
But at least it's in person and not over the phone.
Oh, yeah.
But it's Emma, so I would expect nothing less.
I don't doubt Emma. I just have PTSD with,
Hi. I caught the tail end of the phone PTSD. I feel the same way. People only ever call when it's bad news. I'm not sure if this is bad news exactly. So obviously you guys know that I won the commissioner poll at Spectacular, which I am very happy about for a number of reasons, but of course Tom not being commissioner is a huge part of that. Number one reason. Yeah.
meeting Christian's kind of
It was kind of nice, yeah. Beating all of them was kind of nice actually, because no one thought I was going to do it. It feels pretty good. But speaking of Christian, I talked to him and he said that if I want to take the commissionership, then I can no longer be a manager.
Oh, well that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does, doesn't it?
It is a conflict.
Yeah.
I know it's definitely a conflict of interest.
You should absolutely do it.
Yeah, I mean it's a big opportunity, and it's kind of I think what I always wanted was to.
Come on, think about where you started. You have been moving up the ranks this entire time, and the commissionership, dude,
this Schmoedown needs a strong, organized, powerful commissioner who knows what they're doing and doesn't get blackmailed.
Exactly.
That absolutely is you.
Okay,
And we
cool.
had, I won't lie, I'll miss you.
Yeah. Oh my
But
God.
we had a great year.
We did. It's
accomplished
true.
an intense amount.
We did.
So, I mean,
Yeah, I think that I did what I wanted to do as a manager, which isn't to say that there isn't more we could have done together, but
no, but this is
we
the
went on
logical
a-
next step for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You were in the trenches for an entire year. From you asking me to join up with you to here,
Yeah.
there's no one more qualified to be a commissioner because you know what happens behind the scenes. So,
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
No. The Five Club sticks together in terms of
family, regardless of
exactly.
what
We are
the
encouraging each
moniker
other,
is.
and we will always have 2018.
and now I can complain to you.
Oh boy. Ready to close my DMs.
But go and do it.
Yeah, okay.
The Schmoedown needs you.
Yes, we're proud of you. Thank you for everything, man.
Well, I don't know how I feel about this. Emma won the Commissioner Bowl. Yeah, I was very happy for her, but I don't want to see her leave the Fife Club. It's named after her. This is kind of bittersweet. But, gotta respect Emma's decision. Fife Club got her back, so I got your back. And maybe in time, you'll return to the Fife Club. Now the question is, who's going to be the manager? We'll have to wait and find that out.
Baby from House Carrots and Christian, you talk about Innergeekdom. We're looking at know-how in movies like Lord of the Rings, franchises like Star Wars, and some other fun sprinkled in there, heroes and villains perhaps, or maybe something random. Who knows all about that? Rachel the Crusher Cushing, but she has a formidable opponent here today. He is as tough as his last name is hard to pronounce. That would be Adam Hlavac.
Adam Hlavac, the Haymaker, is coming into the Innergeekdom match here. Now, this is a lot of events have happened to get us here. Now, Mike Kalinowski, the current Innergeekdom champion, kind of put himself in the championship match at the Spectacular against Mark Hanapic. He won the championship. He is now the champion. Both Mark Hanapic and Jason Inman have stepped down from the Innergeekdom division. Will Jason Inman return? We don't know, but as of right now, no, sir. It is just Cushing, Hlavac. Those are your two top spots. Rachel Cushing has been on a date with destiny for that Innergeekdom championship since she debuted 2 years ago. She has wanted it. She's gotten close. She beat Mike Kalinowski in a one-on-one Innergeekdom match. Adam Hlavac beat the former champion Hector Navarro and just narrowly lost to Mike Kalinowski in the tournament. So these are two great competitors here for a chance in the main event at our first ever Schmoedown Throwdown at the end of the month.
It's going to be a very exciting event regardless of who comes out of this matchup. But if you're Adam, you're saying, look, I've been close a number of times and people aren't quite giving me the respect that I deserve for how much knowledge is inside my beautiful, handsome noggin. On the other side of the ledger, Rachel Cushing, it's like the movie Mr. Destiny, but she's seen Michael Caine 90 times and she's like, just give me the belt, old man. She's ready for another matchup here today.
She's ready. She really wants to play Mike. She really wants to. She's got all the respect in the world for Hlavac. And I'll tell you, you're even going to see it. Look at the interviews right now.
I'm back in the Innergeekdom. This is some unfinished business for me. I've come pretty close to that Innergeekdom belt. In fact, last year, I was in one of the most grueling matches ever on the Schmoedown against the amazing Mark Hanapic.
This is going to turn into match of the year.
But now I have to look forward.
Every time I get a little email that says, hey, you're going to be competing against such and such person, I get pumped up because it means I got some work to do.
Adam Hlavac beat the former champion, Hector Navarro. He is on the map, and I am not taking this lightly.
If I play Cushing, that means I got to step up my game. I really, really got to put in the effort and make sure that I come in 100% prepared.
I have an idea. Whoever wins brave enough to take on the man behind corruption.
That's the goal.
KO man himself at the Schmoedown Throwdown. A live audience gets to watch your quest end, your dreams break. I think that's a good idea.
I think they'll see something else.
Schmoedown.
Sit on the upside side of the table of both of you yet again.
Keep dreaming, kids.
Bye.
I am coming for Kalinowski. I want that belt. I want it so bad, and I'm going to come for it. I'm going to get it.
For better or worse, Mike Kalinowski has the Innergeekdom belt. It's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight, and I think it's time for a new Innergeekdom belt holder.
Lots of respect.
That was very nice.
Lots of respect.
Good on you.
A common thread there. They both want Kalinowski. They both want to beat Kalinowski. Cushing wants that title. She wants to be the second ever double belted champion and the first double belted with the Innergeekdom. Adam Hlavac wants a shot of redemption against Mike Kalinowski. It's like Kalinowski is fueling him to beat Cushing here, to study. So I think we're going to see a battle.
Now, Christian, in the world of Innergeekdom stories, I could ask you for notable accomplishments, and you may say that time Luke teamed up with his dad for that thing, or that time Frodo brought that jewelry to the volcano. But as far as Rachel Cushing and Adam Hlavac go, what are their notable achievements over the years?
Well, if you look at Adam Hlavac, notable achievements are semifinalist in the Innergeekdom tournament, has defeated the former Innergeekdom champion in Hector Navarro, and a stern hatred for Mike Kalinowski. That's a notable accomplishment.
Does not like Kalinowski. He is a big fan of IPAs.
Rachel Cushing, I mean, look at all the achievements that she has. I mean, she was team player of the year last year, team champion, rookie of the year. She has defeated so many different opponents. She is a triple threat in the Schmoedown. She is already in her young career a legend in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
And she won a record 1,800,000 wedges of gold at the Schmoedown Awards.
So many.
That's an all-time achievement.
She won so many between last year and this year. She's probably got the record of how many awards she has.
Her and Clark Wolf are now paid regulars of the Comedy Store.
That's true. All right, so Mark, with that, the number one contender match is about to begin. Are you ready?
Prepared, sir. Fire at will.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Good geeky crowd here today.
3 rounds in the Innergeek division for the number one contender. Introducing first, representing Hyper RPG, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 knockout in the Innergeekdom division, he is Adam the Haymaker Hlavac. Simple entrance by Adam.
He's enjoying the applause. He's pumping himself up. He is clearly ready to go. Adam, what is this music from?
Incredibles.
Is that the
Mike
Incredibles?
Pacino, come on.
You run this thing. I imagine a cute mouse and a cat chasing each other.
That's going to be us later tonight.
And his opponent, with a record of 3 wins, 3 defeats, and 2 knockouts in the Innergeekdom division. She is the 2017 Rookie of the Year, the 2018 co-member of the Team of the Year, and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions of the World, Rachel the Crusher Cushing!
Shaking the rust off the intro.
Oh, there it is.
Wow,
There it is. The Cushing Adam. But look, it's the simple entrance that she used to do when she used to just come in, have fun. The big entrance didn't happen today, and I like it. I like it. She just came in simple and ready to play.
So Adam's music was from The Incredibles. And Rachel, what was that score from?
Stop that.
Gee, I wonder.
That was, I'm going to guess Lord of the Rings.
Atta girl.
I expected
Good
Ryan
guess,
Adams to start singing.
All right, good for you. All right, here we go, guys. So round number 1, this is 3 rounds. The winner will play Mike Kalinowski on February 23rd for the Innergeekdom Championship. Here we go. Mark, what are the rules?
I'll explain the rules while Christian takes a quick nap. In round number 1, each competitor is going to hear questions from, get this, 10 different corners of the movie trivia Schmoedown Innergeekdom Division Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask the question up here at the answer desk, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard we have so kindly provided free of charge. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please say your answer into the microphone. At the same time, you reveal what you wrote on the whiteboard to the cameras. Those two have to sync up. And please show us up here at the answer desk what you wrote on the whiteboard as well, just to keep everything above board. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you're not sure you heard a question or you need to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. And I will remind each competitor of your 1 use of a challenge at any time during the 3 rounds. Christian, I believe the rules have been completed. Please wake up.
I'm up. And with that, I will ask Rachel Cushing, are you ready?
Ready?
Adam Hlavac, are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Here we go. Question one comes from the world of Star Trek. Which film opens with Captain Kirk trying to negotiate a peace treaty by presenting an artifact to a very small alien race called the Tenoxi?
I have an uncle who's Tenoxi.
Do you?
Half Tenoxi.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I was just happy I said it right.
On my
5.
You get nervous
Is that
during
Star
the
Trek
Innergeekdom.
Beyond?
4, 3, 2, 1. Rachel?
Star Trek Beyond.
Yes, it is. Adam?
Oh, Search for Spock.
Well, there, Cushing taking the first lead there.
All right.
So I'm also having the commissioner of the teams and Innergeekdom division, Emma Fife, flying in the
Oh,
team
wow.
championship
Emma Fife with the
belt.
belt. Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Look at this.
Look, she's got her team championship belt, and
Not like it's important.
yeah, so
That's a kind of a double whammy for Adam Hlavac. He missed the question, and then he gets reminded
Look
that
at this.
there's a belt.
Good night, everyone.
All right, ladies
here we
and
go.
gentlemen.
Question 2.
Comes from the world of Middle Earth. Not upper, lower, but Middle Earth. Your question is, in the Fellowship of the Ring, what kind of cave creature almost killed Frodo with a large spear in the burial chamber in Moria? Been to Moria many times.
He's lying bastard. 5.
Did you think I was telling the truth?
Yes.
It's a fictional
3.
place.
I know, but I'm
guys.
excited too. 1. Pens down. Adam Hlavac.
I couldn't remember.
Nothing. Rachel.
Troll.
Troll it is. Rachel Cushing.
They have those cute dolls with the rollerblades.
AKA Doomsday.
All right, the MCU. The MCU in Black Panther. Who plays T'Challa's friend, an elder statesman in Wakanda, Zuri?
I liked Black Panther more than Avengers Infinity War, and I might be in the minority there.
I think
but
so. 4. You are
Still excited for
3.
Endgame, you
Me
know.
too. 2. 1. Pens down, please. And
Is that Michonne from Walking Dead? Damn it.
Rachel.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yes, it is. Adam.
Forrest Whitaker.
There you go. Adam's on the board. 3-1.
All right. We move on to the wild, wonderful world of Harry Potter. These are questions in the Harry Potter universe. Your query is, how many children did Arthur and Molly Weasley have in the Harry Potter films?
This question makes me realize that I'll never compete in this. I'll tell you why. I've watched every Harry Potter, and I would still miss this. Recently.
You are a Harry
5.
Potter movie.
I am. I just watched them again with my daughter. 4.
Yeah.
3. And I'd still miss it. 2. 1. Pens down. Adam.
5?
Incorrect. Rachel.
7.
That's it. Yep.
It is 7. They still trail Philip Rivers by 13.
Rachel pushing on to a big lead here. 3 points. Next question. DC. All right. Who played Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight?
Okay, hit that dent.
Dent.
You put a dent.
I put. That's a good dad joke. Not even a dad.
The kids want to go to Moria.
5. You haven't been there. 4.
Aaron
3.
Eckhart.
2. 1. Rachel.
Aaron Eckhart.
Yep. And
Aaron Eckhart.
yes. Okay. 5-2. 5-2. Next question.
Number 6 in the world of heroes and villains. In 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film, what classic board game were Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo playing at the farmhouse when Leonardo interrupted them?
Um,
It's a Very different kind of question. Yeah. Still heroes.
5, 4, 3,
Monopoly?
2, 1. Adam?
Clue?
No. Rachel?
I guess Candyland?
Going with Trivial Pursuit.
Next question here. Next question is from the DCEU, or whatever it's called now. In Aquaman, by what name does the pirate that becomes an enemy to Arthur go by?
Is it? I know Adam's a big stickler for not calling it the DCEU.
Yeah.
I think.
A lot of people are.
Is it
5.
just-
Roxy is for sure.
Shit. Black Manta. Black Manta.
4, 3.
I hear she's here today.
I heard of her. 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel?
Black Manta.
Yep. And
Black Manta.
yes, it is. So there you go.
All right, so it is currently 6-3. Rachel enjoying a 3-point cushion as we move into your 8th question in round number 1. Again, this is 8 of 10. The query is in Star Wars, the galaxy of Star Wars. What is the name of the planet where Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan are chained up in a coliseum?
Now this one I would have gotten. You believe me?
I do. I think I would have gotten it as well.
Geonosis.
You know, episode 9 comes out this year.
I heard of it. 5, 4, 3.
You know anything about it?
2. I'll tell you later. 1. Adam Hlavac.
Geonosis.
Yes, it is. Rachel?
Geonosis.
Yep. So 7-4. Adam's coming back though. Adam's keeping himself. He's making sure that he's staying toe. He's only got 3 points down now, and that's a lot better than when it started out. Here we go. Next question. Marvel films. In Deadpool 2, who plays the hero Bedlam? Five.
Is that, is it? Pretty sure that's Terry Crews.
5.
Just wanted to make sure.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Yep. In Deadpool 2, who plays the hero Bedlam?
It's a good
5.
Good round of questions.
4, 3, 2, 1. Rachel?
I just can't come up with it.
Adam?
I think it's Terry Crews.
That's correct. That's correct. Adam gaining a little bit there. So you got 2 points now. 7-5. And next question, Mark. Final question of the round.
Gonna reach deep into the good old proverbial mixed bag is your last category. Mixed bag, this could come from anywhere, and your question is, what 2012 comic book film was a reboot of a 1995 film and featured the tagline, Judgment is Coming?
You gotta give credit here to Adam coming back.
That's all you can do is hang in and round.
2012 comic book film was a reboot of a 95 film. Okay, what comic book movies came out in 95? Yeah, Batman Forever, but it's not that. What the hell? What the hell movie is this? The movie came out in 95, but then it came out in 2012. Why do I not know what the hell this is? It's not an X-Men movie. Judgment is Coming. It's not Mortal Kombat. Oh! Dread.
4, 3, 2, 1. Adam?
Dread.
You got it. Rachel?
Dread.
Okay, 8-6. Final. Rachel Cushing misses 2. Adam Hlavac misses 4. But right there, they are toe-to-toe here, 8-6. And again, you talk about a first round that looked like Rachel was about to just take it away, and Adam just kept coming strong. That's what he did against Kalinowski in their match.
You just got to survive those early punches, and then they both come back with the last question getting Dread. I would have written down Judge Dread. That's how much you have to cross your T's and dot your Q's.
Good call there. But now we get into the wheel round. This could sometimes make or break an entire match. What are the rules?
In round number 2, you see that wheel? Well, you each get to spin it once. Please grab it by the wheel and not the pegs.
Thank you.
Don't withdraw the ire of Christian. Once your wheel settles on a category, you will be required to answer 5 questions in that category. Each question's worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, I will remind both competitors that stealing is available in round number 2. Now, if you're thinking of the answer, you can't come up with it, you can ask us to provide you with multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. The other 3, obviously, are there to trick you. And I'll remind everyone here today that the wheel for today's match is a sponsored wheel by our loyal Schmoedown patron, Justin Roby. How about it for Justin Roby? Thank you, Justin, for your patronage. The sponsored wheel slices that he favors are Harry Potter and the MCU. So thank you once again, Justin. If you want to be like Justin, join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today.
All right, so with that, Rachel, would you like to go first or second?
Adam, go for it.
All right, Adam's going to spin from the wheel, and here we go.
Adam looking to build on some of that momentum that he got late in round number 1. And he gave it up early spin, and now he knows it's up to the maker.
You do everything you can against Cushing. You got to make sure that you stay within reach, and he has. He's only 2 points behind.
And the real question, if he hit something that maybe is a strength for him, a movie release date.
That's what he's looking at.
Star Wars.
That's pretty good. Oh, he knows Star Wars.
The world of Star Wars.
He knows Star Wars. He's going to keep Star Wars. All right, Star Wars.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Star Wars. Adam, question number 1, 5 questions. Here's number 1. The chromium armor of this character was initially designed for Kylo Ren.
Captain Phasma.
Correct for 2 points.
Yeah. She's fantastic.
All right. On Camino, how many clones were said to be, quote, ready for war?
10,000.
It's incorrect.
1,000,000.
200,000?
That's correct.
That's a lot of clones, Christian.
Wow.
I would want to be fighting against that.
Wow, big steal by Cushing. Question number 3. What was the name of the most famous pod race event on Tatooine?
Boonta Eve. Boonta Eve.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Dune Sea Rally, B, Boonta Eve Classic, C, Mos Eisley Run, D,
B.
Anchorhead 500?
The Boonta Eve Classic.
For 1 point.
He's now within 1 again. Cushing, she took the lead with that steal.
2 questions. In A New Hope, what does 3PO think the Jawas are going to do to him and R2?
They'll be smashed into who knows what.
It's incorrect.
Sold for spare.
5.
Broken up and into parts and sold?
Melt them down. Melt them down.
Melt
Okay.
them down. He's worried about breaking up into pieces in the space pod.
Here you go. Last question here.
Okay.
Who voices Rio Durant, the 4-armed Ardenian pilot on Beckett's crew?
John Favreau.
Correct for 2 points. Taking the lead now. So now Rachel Cushing will spin the wheel down by 1. She will spin the wheel by the wheel, and she will hope to hit something that she is strong in, which I don't know if there's anything up there she is not, but we will find out.
That's right. I mean, and even if she lands on an opponent's choice, that really puts the pressure on Adam more than anyone else because he needs to pick a category he thinks she's weak in.
All right, Rachel, here you go. What is it? What's it going to be? You know she's looking for Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. She wants to put this thing away and just get to that title.
That's right. You want to get that TKO out of the way, but, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and people looking up to Rachel right now. Adam looking to pull the upset.
Can she hit that Harry Potter? That's what she's looking for, and it's close. It's close. It's close.
Joy.
Oh!
I've never seen a close closer wheel than that.
Wow.
So now what we talked about, Adam
So
Hlavac,
where's it gonna go?
he's going to take a close look at that
For the
wheel.
record, you guys, it's your
So where are we gonna go? This is big for
Where does
Hlavac
Adam
here.
wanna put?
What's he gonna give her here? But man, just missing that Harry
It
Potter
was so
slice.
close. So close.
This is a big decision for Adam here. He's got to give her something he doesn't think she'll be strong in.
That's right. You might have to put him on a 5 count here.
Yeah. 5, 4. Movie release dates.
Movie release dates.
All right, here we go.
Makes sense. Something he's comfortable with.
Yes, he is. That is a strength for Adam. So now he puts.
All right.
Everything I've done here is controversial.
We will see if the move pays off. Rachel, you have been tasked with answering 5 questions in the world of movie release dates. Your first one, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix was released in what year?
2007.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix was released in
2007.
what year?
December 2.
2007.
2 points.
That's correct. That is Rachel's second JTE ruler.
Your next question, Rach. 2 of 5. The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies was released in what year?
2014.
That's 2 more points. All right, this one. Howard the Duck was released in the summer of what year?
1986. 1986.
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 1983, B, 1985, C, 1986,
C.
or D, 1988?
C.
86.
1 point for Rachel Cushing.
So far, the strategy not working for Hlavac as Cushing climbing up with a 4-point.
Sure, everybody yelling at home, how do you not know the release date of Howard the Duck? 2 more questions, Rach. Your penultimate one. Ang Lee's Hulk was released in
2003.
what year?
2003.
It was 2003. That's 2 points. And now, your last question in the world of movie release dates provided by Adam Hlavac. Pamela Anderson's Barbed Wire was released in what year?
95.
Multiple choice.
1995.
Is it A, 1996, B, 1994, C, 1997, or D, 1991?
96. 96.
5, 4.
94.
That is incorrect, Adam.
97.
That is also incorrect by a year, 1996.
Wow, so Rachel Cushing has a very strong round in something that she's decent in, apparently.
That's right.
She's 6 points ahead going into round number 3. This is a good position for her to be in, but we've seen this turnaround before, even with 6 points. So
I mean, you can't fault Adam either because you got to pick something, and I think that if I was up there in his position,
That's a
I'd
good point.
probably pick movie release dates as well.
it's a strength of his. It worked because she did not clean the board completely, and it was a good strategy. And we've seen Hlavac come back in the 3rd round. He did it against Kalinowski. He avoided a TKO and forced Kalinowski to score points in the 3rd. Can he do the same with
He's
Cushing?
jogging on the field. He's got 90 yards that he's looking at. 2 timeouts, 2 minutes to go in round number 3. Each competitor is going to give us a series of 3 numbers that range from 1 all the way down to 16. Each one of those numbers you give us is going to correspond to a different category of movie trivia know-how. The first question you hear is going to be worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question. And we are going to get that series of numbers right now from you first, Rachel, because you're enjoying a 6-point advantage over your counterpart.
Go 7, 8, 2.
7, 8, and 2 for the Crusher and for the Haymaker.
2, 6, 14.
2. She picked 2.
Oh, sorry. 3.
3, 6, and 14 for Adam. All right, Adam. You're going to get 3 questions here. Try to turn it around. All right, so your first category was category number 3. That is in the category of villains. All right. 2 points. What is the name of the monstrous creature that Hulk fights at the end of the
The
Incredible Hulk?
Abomination.
The Abomination.
That's correct.
Points, and he's that much closer. Now he trails by 4.
All right, now you need your 3-pointer, which is category 6. Category 6, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Okay. Where does the Fellowship take refuge after they escape in the Mines of Moria? Where you've been before.
Big fan.
5, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Lothlorien.
Lothlorien.
Thank you, Rachel. All right.
Lothlorien, you dummy.
Sorry. All right, so now we are down to this. Adam has to hit this 5-pointer. If he does, it bounces back to Cushing. If not, Rachel Cushing is going to the dance and trying to become the second double-belted champion in Schmoedown history because she will face Mike Kalinowski if Adam misses it. Here is the question, Adam. Category 14. Category 14. That is from the category of Who Said It. Who Said It? Here you go. In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, who says the following line? You may not like him, Minister, but you can't deny Dumbledore's got style.
It's, what's his name? I know exactly the guy. He's African American. It's right after Dumbledore does that.
And your winner! You got to give Rachel something to work with on the wheel. He gave his best effort, but Rachel, waiting for her turn in round 3, did not need it because Adam, a really tough series of questions there that he drew.
Rachel Cushing's knowledge is just unreal. I mean, even when she hits opponent's choice, it's not a sure thing because she just knows so much. And this is something she has wanted. She wants that match with Kalinowski. Well, she's got it. The main event for the Schmoedown Throwdown on February 23rd, live streaming, and you guys can get it, is now Rachel Cushing, the current team champion, looking to become the Innergeekdom champion against the reigning champion, Mike the Killer KO Kalinowski.
It's going to be an exciting time on February 23rd. Who's announcing that?
That would be us.
You're damn right. I cannot wait for the carnage that ensues. And what a match it was here today. Now we have an exclusive interview with both the winner, Rachel, and the loser, Adam, with our own Roxy Stryer. Take it away, Rox.
What's up, guys? Roxy Stryer here, standing with Adam Hlavac,
Roxy!
who just lost the #1 contender spot. But if you were gonna lose, no one better to lose to, am I right?
100% agree. I think everyone going into this match, based on all the commotion, it was like, okay, I know who everyone is rooting for. It's fine because she's amazing. Rachel's incredible. She's been in this for so long, and she crushes every single match that she plays in. So she's amazing. Yeah.
You felt like everybody was against you out there?
There always are.
Oh, that's a nice way of looking at it. You almost had a big comeback here. In the first round, you only went into the second round going down by a couple of points. Yeah. Were you getting excited, thinking, okay, maybe I can actually do this?
Well, the wheel is interesting because I feel like there are definitely categories that I'm stronger at, but when you're competing against someone as good as Rachel, that becomes very limited because then I have to think, okay, what am I just a little bit better at? And I truthfully could not think of a category. Movie release dates, I thought maybe there's a chance. I felt like with everything else, I think she would bring her A game. So that was the reason why I went with that.
So she spins opponent's choice. Are you looking at any other slice on the wheel, or did you know immediately movie release dates?
I was terrified. I didn't know what to pick. I was going to bounce around either between DC, maybe Star Wars, or movie release dates, but ultimately I felt like movie release dates is the one category that I feel like, just based on matches I've watched, that people know the least, so I felt that was kind of like the most confident choice that I could make.
I don't know if there's anything you could have done.
No, there wasn't nothing. There was nothing.
Well, you gave a fierce effort. Congratulations, and I'm sure this is not the last that we're seeing of you in the Innergeekdom.
No, I will come back as soon as Christian sends me another email.
Which will be in
3 minutes.
Oh, I think he just got it.
Yep.
Just now.
There it goes.
Gotta go check the emails. What's up, guys? Roxy Stryer, and we are here with your new Innergeekdom #1 contender, Rachel the Crusher Cushing. How you feeling, Rachel? I'm assuming on cloud 9 right now.
Yes and no, I am, but I've been here before, so it's like this was step 1. This was about getting back to the basics. As Christian mentioned, I didn't do a big entrance. This year, it's about getting back to where I was, a place of having fun with the Schmoedown, but also knuckling down. And it's about the trivia, and I brought the knowledge today, and I feel good about that. So I'm going to continue on this path.
How did you feel going into today? Because you were clearly the favorite to win. Did you let that get to your head, or do you just try to ignore all of that and
come to play?
That's definitely the con side of being good at this game is the expectation. Not just the expectation that the fans put on me, but that I put on myself. So another goal for this year is to stop doing that. One match at a time, one question at a time, have fun, know that I know this because I'm a really big geek. Hello. Yeah, I was a little nervous, but I also knew that I knew this stuff, so...
You're obviously holding your team belt right now, and now that you're going for this Innergeekdom belt, do you feel like you are ready to be a double belt holder?
Here's hoping.
I completely agree. Here's to hoping. My fingers are absolutely crossed for you.
Thank you.
Now look who it is. How you doing, Rox?
I'm okay. How are you, Mike?
Let me stop you right there. I'm going to need this for a second.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Rachel. First off, let me say congratulations. That was a phenomenal match. You chose you're a champ because of the way you stopped that match because you knew a question. Phenomenal. So now you're facing off against me. This is something you've said from the beginning that you want this belt right here. And I said from the beginning that I want this belt right here. And I have it. So when you win and you get... You're not going to win, Rachel. You are the reason I have this belt. Because of what went down throughout the tournament. Yeah, I stumbled, and I started a little bit there, but I came back, and I took what was mine. So let me tell you this, Rachel. You and I, we faced off a year ago. It was all fun and games. There were two little faces out there having fun, dressing up in costumes. You're going back to basics. I went back to basics. I am a different man than I was a year and a half ago. I am unstoppable. So you want this belt? Come and get it.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something? I was just admiring my belt there, so, yeah, I'm ready. See you on the 23rd?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You are a badass. I have nothing to say about you. You are watching the match. This is the match of the year right here, live February 23rd, Innergeekdom champion.
See you there.
Wow, so I mean, did you expect anything less? Mike Kalinowski crashing the interview with Rachel Cushing, and it was interesting to see Roxy and Mike paired up again there too. I haven't seen that in a long time, but I loved the interaction. Rachel Cushing was just staring at that belt the whole time. She didn't even listen to the majority of what Mike was saying. She just looked at that belt, said, "That's my belt," or just was staring at the belt, and now we're going to see that match, a rematch, by the way, where Cushing took out Kalinowski the last time they played.
That's right, she could be one of the very few double-belted champs to ever live in Schmoedown War. And as far as Adam Hlavac goes, he ain't going anywhere. He's an Innergeekdom player. You do not want to be sitting on that white-hot spotlighted desk across from him because he knows his stuff in a variety of categories. Rachel, too tough for him today. And like we said before, February 23rd is when it's going to be Rachel versus Mike for the belt. That's going to be a whole lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And Rachel Cushing is back in the rotation. Not only does she have that dance with Mike Kalinowski, her and her partner Clark Wolf are now defending the titles against Critically Acclaimed. We found out last week that that's who they're going to be playing. So she's busy again. She's back, and now she's going to be playing. She's going to be trying to win a title. She's going to be trying to defend a title. So she's the one of the best we've ever seen, and right away on the path to winning.
Who knows more about Howard the Duck? Find out February 23rd. And for all the latest in the world of the movie trivia Schmoedown, just head to triviasd.com. We have great articles there, updates. That's where you can get info for your live show tickets or live streaming tickets.
And I would like, once again, for everybody who is continuing to watch this show, for whether you're getting the live stream, which is super important to continue the growth of the league, whether it's joining the Patreon, everyone who's involved, like this was a really cool thing that you guys should all realize that you, the people out there, you are keeping this show going. You are the ones on Patreon. You are the ones with the live stream. You're the ones who are sharing with your friends, telling your friends, commenting, letting people know, having trivia nights based around the Schmoedown. Thank you. Thank you from everybody here. Thank you from the competitors. Thank you from Mark Ellis. Thank you very much. What a season we're going to have for you. Congratulations to the Crusher, and we'll see you next time.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. That's a very interesting idea.
I know. Don't ruin the lion's den. Somebody's got to get you boys back into shape.
Oh, the lioness is back.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
And our winner!
This was the 33rd Innergeekdom match since the league debuted at the 2016 Schmoedown Spectacular. Rachel Cushing and Adam Hlavac both vying for that #1 contender spot to challenge Mike Kalinowski for the Innergeekdom title at the very first Schmoedown Throwdown live on February 23rd. Starting off in the first round here, Rachel started strong, answering her first 5 questions correct. She would end up with 8 in total for the round. As for Adam, he had a slow start to the round, but finished strong, answering his final 4 correct, but still trailed 8-6. In the second round, Adam decides to stick with Star Wars, leaving many in the crowd perplexed.
He's going to keep Star Wars. All right, Star Wars.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
He ends up earning 5 points, half of the available points to him on 3 of 5 questions. Rachel on her spin landed on opponent's choice. This actually left Adam with a tough decision, but eventually he decided on movie release dates. Rachel goes 4 of 5 for 7 points, plus a 2-point steal from earlier. Rachel heads into the final round with a score of 17-11. As tough as Adam played all match long, he's unable to mount a comeback here. He's only able to answer his 2-pointer, so Rachel ends up winning via TKO 17-13. Going inside the numbers for today's matchup, Rachel answered 13 of 17 for an accuracy rate of 76%. For her career, her accuracy of 78% ranked second best all time behind Jason Inman's 81%. Looking at Adam, he answered 10 of 19 for an accuracy rate of 53%. Since his match against Keaton Markey, his accuracy in each match has been lower than the last. And since that match, his career rate has dropped 3% now, and he has a career rate of 63%. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every weekend right here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown channel on YouTube. And also check it out on the Schmoes Know podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Well, really good match. Congrats to Rachel. TKO. Next up, she's facing Kalinowski. Now, Kalinowski, I like you. I like you quite a bit. But I'm rolling with Rachel. Fife Club all the time. No questions asked. But it's going to be an incredible match. That post-match was fire. The blood is in the water. Rachel's coming for another belt. I believe she will achieve it. But yeah, Adam, you fought hard, and you'll come back strong. So don't beat yourself up too much. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83. Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. You should also check out Schmoedown All Access with Caleb Boatman, James Shimo, Haven Pendergast, and whoever else they got appearing on the show. Caleb does a kick-ass job hosting. They do that show on Sundays on the Jack of All Trivia YouTube channel, usually around 3 o'clock Eastern. So until next time, this is your boy C-Dub. Peace.